Hey, what is up guys, it's Dark Knight Gamer. Before I get into the video, I'd like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys get notified whenever I post a new video, go live, or just do something awesome on YouTube. And secondly, I would like you guys to stay till the end of the video so that I can tell you guys what I'm going to be doing with the channel and just some future plans and just some interesting topics that I want to be talking about. But alright, so getting into the video, this is my new What If Games series. I don't know what I'm exactly going to be calling it, but alright, so what I'm going to be talking about is Tokyo Ghoul. And if you haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul, you totally should. I don't know why you haven't, but yeah, it's one of like my favorite animes of all time. It's a really interesting show, and it's super cool. I mean, like, it really is. But the third season just started, and it got me thinking about an anime, like a video game. And then if you haven't, Tokyo Ghoul just now released like a little, like one of those games where like you can unlock the characters and go fight in like a 3D world or whatever. It's really basic. It's like you can almost find like an exact replica with bleach, and it's just not interesting whatsoever. And I was thinking like, what if, okay, so what if we made Tokyo Ghoul into an open world, and like almost like GTA, but not as bright and vibrant as GTA. But what if we made it like GTA, made an interesting fighting style or combat system that would be super fun and interesting to play? And what if we could also try and implement an MMORPG style to the game? So how would I do this? Okay, so first of all, if you've ever played Borderlands 2, there's a Necromancer character, and her name's Gage, and she can summon a death trap bot. I don't know what the name of the robot is exactly. I haven't played in a while, but if you haven't, it has this weird perk to where like whenever you level up Gage, it will change the way the robot looks. And it's a really interesting system. And like just like all the crazy variants that you can find online, I highly implore you to go Google some of the images. They look really cool. But I was thinking, if you've seen Tokyo Ghoul, there are multiple types of ghouls and types of Kagune, I think is the name of what the monster things or whatever they have is called. So what I would do with your Kagune is what I'm calling it right now. I don't know what it's exactly called, but what I would have is there are certain types, like there's melee, mid-range to DPS, and long range, where like they shoot little shards. So with the mid-range, which is what the main character Kaneki has, he has 4 little tails, almost like the 9-tailed fox in Naruto, attached to his back. So what I could do with that is, for each tail that you have, you can use one of the back triggers. So I want you to envision like this: top right, like the tail that's on the top right is the one that R1 would affect, and then for the one on the bottom right, it'd be R2, and the same for the left. And you can switch it up for Xbox One, but I doubt that it'll go to Xbox One because PS4 mostly gets all the anime games, which I'm super happy for. But like, what would happen with this is it would create an interesting combat style where you have to like memorize and take time with like your blocks and your attacks and just like your abilities, and it would just be an interesting combat style. And this will also lead off into the second point that I want to make is, in the combat style, I would like to keep the speed and ferocious. Whoa, what was that? Ferociousness. I kind of said corrosive. I don't know what it was, but ferociousness of the anime. And there's one fight where Kaneki's going against Jason, and it's super fast paced and it's super intense, and the power in the punches and everything is there, like making indents in walls, and I love that kind of stuff in it. Alright, do you know what? I'm taking a car. Get over here. And yeah, but I love that in anime, like whenever somebody, somebody's like super fast and they just like blow people up and just like wreck people's worlds. But like what I would do with Tokyo Ghoul is, whenever you're going so fast, like everything's just slow-mo and like you're just moving, and just moving regular. But like whenever you hit somebody, it's literally like their entire world just got ended. Like giants in Skyrim hitting you levels of just wrecking. But like that's what I would plan to do. And like also like, cause like I know you can do that all the time. Like I'd have like a certain timer or something that you can upgrade to where like you can do it for a longer period of time. And it would, like, I feel like that'd be awesome, especially for, like this one is mainly for the alright, there he is, yeah, but this one is mainly for like the single player story, because like if you wanted to make that into an RPG element, it would be kind of unfair and it'd be hard to make it, you know, viable, like in a RPG like free-for-all where like you're fighting another guy and like he goes slow-mo. Like I just don't see how you could make that. I bet you could. This is just like a rough sketch. This is like right off the top of my head. But yeah, so what else I would do is you don't have to pick a ghoul, because if you watch the anime, there are different factions of people pretty much. There's like the full-blooded ghouls, the half ghouls, and the government pretty much. And the government is like highly trained. They have like ghoul type things with them. And so, you know, like that would even be like more of a, you know, story thing. Like just think about that, like you picking a police officer or you picking a half ghoul that like works for the government or doesn't work for the government, you know, because Kaneki, he didn't originally work for the government and it was really cool, and now he does, and it's just kind of sucks. But I haven't read the manga, so I don't know like what happens with that whole storyline. But yeah, I mean, like you could even do a half ghoul and like they try and recruit you, and like you're in like the middle, like you're like human and you're this, so it's just like an interesting concept, especially picking half ghoul. You know, like, do I want to go to the government? Do I want to help the ghouls that are being, you know, demonized and like, you know, pretty much just killed off? So yeah, like that's like one of my main things, is just creating a world where it's interesting, like Watch Dogs, like the game I'm playing right now. Like the world is interesting to walk around in, and it's interesting to be in. Like I beat this game like 3 years ago, but like it's still fun to just come back and just wreak havoc. But like I don't know, like now see, like the graphical style couldn't be like this. It couldn't be like realistic, and like yeah, it just couldn't, unless like you want to use the live action movie, you know, characters and that kind of art style. But I mean, like that would be interesting, but I feel like the cartoon aspect would be really interesting. I feel like the cartoon aspect would be really interesting, you know, just stick with the roots. I would love to see that. I love to see that. You know, like I think Persona 5 had a live action, or not live action, but like an open world. I'm not sure, I haven't played it. I know a lot of people are gonna snap on me about that, but no, I haven't played it yet. But like honestly, like Tokyo Ghoul RPG would be so interesting, and especially because like the anime is almost built for, like there's so many customizable pieces that each character has. You know, like there's so many different classes and factions that you could work in, and you know, like it's still open. It's still very open, like especially from what they've told us, from like, you know, just how many ghouls there are and just like how little we know about them currently, at least in... Oh my gosh, why did I get in this cartridge? I'm overthinking this way too much. But like, yeah, like I would totally try and pitch this idea. If you like it, please like, comment, share it so that people actually take notice of it. But like, this is not, I'm not really talking about this correctly right now. I need to like sit down, edit it, get like a better, you know, understanding of the show, all the words and everything. But yeah, it'd totally be an interesting game to put together. And like also like for each different faction, like you could do different boss missions, you know, like each like a dungeon pretty much. Like if you're a cop, this is what you do. You go like this. If you're a cop or work for the government, you go and try and raid a ghoul's house and try and kill a ghoul. But if you're a ghoul, like you try and break into a government facility, you know, maybe free a ghoul, or maybe you know just like hunt down a special. Oh my gosh, dude, just die. Maybe just hunt down a ghoul or something. Dude, get in the car. Why won't he get in the freaking car? Yeah, but sorry, it's really late, and I know I sound like really drab and just dumb right now. But once I actually get like a PC where I can edit this and, you know, do what I want with it, it'll look really good, and I'd love for you guys to see it. But I will end this off with a killing spree. Oh, with a grenade launcher. I honestly just wanted this, you know, just mow them down. You know what I mean? But hopefully, this game would be lit, because like it definitely could, like, especially if I wish I could just like show you what the game would look like in my head, like what it would look like. But like just thinking about that, like an open world where you can do whatever you want, you know, create your own faction, or not create your own faction, but join a faction, you know, extremely customizable. You know, like that's something that like is really cool about the shows, that it's extremely customizable. Like there's a lot of characters that, you know, have cool outfits, that have like all this and that.
911, please state the nature of your emergency. Yeah, police, send help. Someone's shooting. Can you repeat that?
You know, that have interesting, I know I'm like mowing people down, but like that have interesting like characters, you know. Like Sword Art Online tried to make a open world RPG thing, and it didn't really work out for me, because I bought it and it just like, it wasn't like, the world just wasn't in it for me, you know. Like it was interesting, it was fun for a while, but like I got really done with it after a while. But I feel like this Tokyo Ghoul game would be really fun to just play and have fun with, and you know, just to enjoy like creating your character, learning, and like I feel like it should have a combat system like for Honored, to where like you have to learn how to fight with your guy. Like you have to learn, like, does this work for you, you know? Like I would really want it to be like not one move works and not like one character type is the best. Like just making it to where like this is your character, this is your ghoul, this is your government agent, this is your, you know, half ghoul, this is your story. Like that's what I mainly want to put into the minds of the players that play the game, you know. Like this is not us, like this is you. Like you made him, like you figured out this combo that works, you figured out this move set, like you got this Kagane because you upgraded this and this in a certain order, which would be like really hard to do, I know, but like this is just like a loose concept, and it seems like really fun and interesting to do. I would totally pitch this, like, and I would even do it with Bleach too. If you've never seen Bleach, like I don't know what you're doing with the anime. But like I would definitely want to do it with Bleach too, because there's actually a Bleach RPG online that's super interesting. Oh my gosh, I can't see, yo. But like, yeah, like just like think about a car chase with your, or not a car chase, but like cops chasing you in Tokyo Ghoul. Cause like I feel like you couldn't have vehicles. That just like would ruin it. But like just like make your character super fast and just like trying to dodge, you know. That would also be awesome. Okay, so if you're a ghoul, maybe some other players can jump into your game that are agents and hunt you down. I mean, like that would be a really interesting thing that a lot of people would do, and then really make people want to become officers even more, you know, just like hunting down a ghoul, breaking into somebody's game and being like, oh, they just committed a crime over here, you know. That would be super interesting, and I would love to see it done. I mean, like, I don't know what, like, I don't know what studio would make it, but it would just be really fun. But I'm probably gonna end it after I die here. I'm just gonna get in a shootout with the cops, you know, the basic stuff. Yeah, but I definitely would love to see, you know, a good anime RPG put into action, you know, because like a lot of anime RPGs like don't tend to do well, which is weird because like it has such a loyal fan base, and you know, like it still doesn't do good, which is weird. But like with this anime, it would be mostly, you know, about like what you know, like based on what you pick, and basically about character development and what you want to do, just progressing through the storyline, doing what you want to do, living your life as a ghoul. And you know, like if you want to eat people, that's cool. If you want to just drink tea, that's cool, you know. Just, you know, develop yourself and develop your own character. And you know, that's all I wanted to end on, or that's what I wanted to end on. I will see you guys later. I'll be uploading more commonly. I know I don't really have an upload schedule like Fitz, but you know, I'll definitely be doing a lot more stuff lately, or coming up. And I'll see you guys later. This has been Dark Knight Gamer. I hope you guys had a good day, and you know, let me know how it was. If you want to, you can donate to the stream, and if you leave a comment saying that I donated, because I don't really have stream OBS or a good streaming PC, so it won't pop up or anything, just say I donated, and I will taste myself in the next video. So this has been Dark Knight Gamer. Peace. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, deuces.